Hello, guests of our open house. I hope this video finds you well and that you're as excited to be here as we are to have you. I'm going to keep this video very brief. I don't want to take up a ton of your time. I just want to explain a few things so you know what's going on. At this point, you've already watched the welcome to or introducing Team Beachbody video, so you have a little bit of an idea of what it is that we do here and sort of the concept behind that. You hopefully have talked a little bit with the person who invited you about the opportunity and have sort of decided it's something you can see yourself doing. You just want some more information. So with this, I'm not going to cover any of that stuff. If that's something that you feel confused about, reach back out to the person that invited you and ask to be connected with those resources again. I just want to talk a little bit today about sort of the behavior that's expected and what you can expect from us while you're here. Some ways to handle the questions that you might have, our team call that we do have, and a business presentation that you are welcome to come to or go to, I suppose, because I won't actually be running it. But first thing first, as far as behavior is concerned, we keep a very positive and supportive atmosphere in this group. It's not that we don't have any problems or there aren't any issues, but we don't unnecessarily vent, complain, or spew out, skepticism and negativity. We are a very positive group. You will catch on to that very quickly. We do expect that you do the same. We're not expecting you to just be sunshine and roses all the time. If you do have something that you have to say that might be skeptical or negative or something of that nature, we expect you to be open to a response and to offset that with another positive post about something else or wrapping up your current post in a positive manner. If you do have questions, if they're just general questions about something you see going on, some conversation going, and you've got questions, just ask right there. If they're more in-depth questions, if it would require, more than a sentence response from somebody on Facebook, write those down and keep track of those. You're going to have time to have some one-on-one time with the person that invited you, as well as a big question and answer session at the end of our open house. So it's something little like, oh, hey, that's cool. Where's the link for that? We can simply just drop you in the link, then go for it. But if it is something that requires maybe some conversation, maybe an in-depth response, go ahead and keep those. Either talk to the person who invited you or wait till our question and answer session. Please don't edit anything in the group. There are a lot of documents. I'm going to ask you not to edit anything. I'm also going to ask you, if you can, not to save anything, print anything, etc. One of the things about this business is that things are always changing. And what I would hate for you to do is save something, pass something on to a friend outside the group, and 3 days later it's incorrect. Also, those documents in our group haven't been looked through in a very long time, for the most part, if they're not in the top few. So there's no guarantee that's the right way to do things, the right way to say things, or anything of that nature. So I would just say, just don't. You're more than welcome to look through them. Just don't save, print, share, etc. Any of the stuff that you find in the group. As far as our team call's on Tuesday night. It's I don't know why I looked at the clock for that, but it's at 6:30 Pacific time, and that call is simply going to be some recognition, some announcements, and some education. And that's the exact format that our team call is all the time. We're not changing it because you're here. We do rotate through the leaders on the team that will be running that. I'm the founder of Team Ignite the Fire. My name is Amber Scott. There will be someone else most likely running that call. And they will be someone who is on the team somewhere, maybe he's growing their own team as well, but works here with us. There is another presentation available to you that is available on Tuesday night. And it's actually, if you look at it, I believe it's actually just right when our team call ends. So if you're making a night of it to hang out and investigate this situation, it is at, I want to make sure I'm telling you guys the right thing. I'm sorry, I'm all crazy. Yeah, it's correct. It's right when our team call ends at 7 o'clock on Tuesday. If you would like the link to register for that, it will actually be just below this video. You can look down in the first comment and check that out. That is an in-depth business presentation. So I'm going to warn you now that it's an hour. But it's very in-depth, and it's a great way to start off this open house. It's going to give you a lot more context around some of the things that you see going on and a little bit more information on how to get started. So just But that happens every Tuesday, so you guys can take care of that or check that out as well. Something that you will notice is that our business week ends on Wednesday night. So you may see a flurry of activity Wednesday night and then a whole lot of awesome recognition on Thursday morning for the week before. So please participate in that and help us congratulate people who move their businesses forward. Finally, on Thursday evening, we're going to have is a comment thread, and that comment thread is going to be fully open for you to participate in. So I'm going to open the comment thread at 5 p.m. Pacific time. It will be open until 8 p.m. Pacific time. Simply going to be a post from myself, again, Amber Scott, and it will say, what are your final questions for our open house? And that will be open to the new guests only. So none of the current coaches. If you're a current coach, you know how to get those questions answered. But the guests only. And what will happen is myself and the other leader, we have a leadership team of 12 amazing women on this team who will jump in and answer those questions for you. We'll be tag teaming that. Some of us do have some calls and such during that time period, so we'll be on for little bits of it. I'm not actually going to be there for the whole 3 hours. I'll be there for the full last hour. And then other leaders will be taking shifts as well, so we can try to get all of your questions answered in that 3-hour time period and help you with any last-minute decisions. When you are all done, we're going to head and remove you from the group. The person who invited you will simply reach out to you for a one-on-one session. And that session could be 10 minutes, 20 minutes, a half an hour, whatever you guys decide on. It can be in person, over the phone, over Skype. My preference, of course, is Skype. I find it to be personal, yet efficient at the same time. So that's how I'm going to be doing mine. But that's up to you guys. And they will solidify any of the last little details that you need. They'll clarify any other little questions and walk you through the process of joining the team, if in fact being part of this amazing family is something that's for you. That is all that I have for you guys. It is really, really simple. We absolutely welcome you. We hope that you get to know us and get to see a little bit about what it is that we do here and in our awesome team, and that you're moved to help us help other people and as well as help yourself make an income. So have a really great time. I hope to see many of you staying around and sticking around well past the open house and becoming part of our amazing family. With that said, have an awesome day, afternoon, night, whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you on Facebook.